kind in this life.
对我好的话，我一定要去对他人好。
Now 3 long exhales.
现在做3次长呼气。
The exhale will have 2 parts.
呼气有2部分。
First part, breathe out until you normally stop.
第一部分按照你往常的方式来呼气。
Second part, breathe a little bit more out.
第二部分呢，再多呼一点点。
And the lower stomach will tighten.
然后你的下腹部就会收紧一些。
This is good for 丹田。
这对丹田很好的练习。
This is good for your qi.
对你的气也很好。
And your meditation will go better in the future.
你的未来的冥想会变得更好。
3 big exhales.
3次长长的呼气。
2 parts each one.
每一次有2部分。
Then slowly open your eyes.
然后慢慢的睁眼。
Congratulations.
恭喜你们。
You are very quiet.
你们非常的安静。
Good focus.
很好的专注。
Take a stretch.
拉伸一下身体。
Enjoy.
享受一下。
Thank you for meditating.
感谢你们的冥想。
Okay, so in the morning just play that.
所以在早上就可以放这个录音。
If you're late for work,
如果你工作要迟到了，
play half, it's okay.
那就放一半也可以了。
Do the second half in the evening, okay?
做这个就是在之后做第2半也可以，在第2天。
You guys have a microphone? If anybody has any questions about this meditation,
关于这个冥想，各位同学有没有任何的问题呢？
me and Stanley will drink tea.
我们会喝点茶。
And just raise your hand if you have
举手就好，如果有问题的话。
Hi, Ho Chi Minh.
Thank you, Mr. I have a question. I and my buddy, we meet every week. And we discuss about two husband story. And we understand the real one. And the not exist. We discuss. It means it means invisible. But the second husband still there. Then when we do the good thing or the bad thing, we can plant the seed. And the second question, the emptiness one, is like the blue sky. Is it in the natural in our side? In everybody we has it. Yeah.
Okay, good question. I'll repeat the question.
我来重复一下这个问题。
And I like it.
我很喜欢这个问题。
If the second husband is impossible,
如果第2个老公是不可能存在的，
if there's no second husband,
如果没有第2位老公的话，
why do I see husband?
我为什么会看见一位老公
You
呢？
know, why do I see husband come from their side?
我为什么会看到老公是从这边从他自己这边来的？
If they don't exist,
如果这个老公是不存在的话，
they should be invisible.
他们应该是看不见的。
Then, you know, many years I didn't have a car,
很多年了，我都没有自己的车子，
and I would borrow my teacher's
我
car.
会去借我的老师的车来开。
We lived at that time in near New York.
那个时候呢，我们住在纽约的附近，
There are many beautiful trees.
那边有很多美丽的树。
Then in the autumn, all the leaves fall off,
然后在秋天的时候，所有的树叶就会掉下来。
and the leaves will be on the street.
然后呢，这个树叶就会在街上滚动。
And when the wind blows,
当风一吹，
and I'm driving my teacher's
我
car,
就开着我老师的车嘛。
then the leaf will come across the road.
然后这个树叶就会被吹过街，
Then it looks like a mouse.
看上去像一只老鼠，
Then I will go,
就会
you
立
know,
刻就刹车了，
I will push the brake, you know.
猛踩这个刹
And
车。
sometimes I make I hit something with my longest
有时候我
car.
会用我上身撞到一点东西，
So I react to this mouse.
所以我会对这个老鼠会有所反应。
Is there a mouse there?
那里有没有老鼠呢？
No,
没有，
just leaf.
只是树叶，
Okay, there's no mouse.
没有老鼠。
So, but I see a mouse
但是我看到了老鼠，
because of my seed.
因为我的种子，
Okay, I have bad seeds.
我有坏种子，
Then I see a mouse.
我就看到有老鼠。
Now I'll give you another question.
要给大家另外一个问题，现在
Mouse exists or not
老鼠存不存在？
on the street?
在街上存不存在
Don't
老
exist.
鼠？不存在。
Can a mouse make me do crazy things?
但是这个老鼠会不会让我做一些疯狂的事情？
Yes.
会。
Okay. Husband number 2.
第二号老公，
I didn't do anything.
我什么都没做，
He don't exist.
它是不存在的。
But
但是
he can make you get angry.
它能够让你生气，
Understand?
明白吗？
Very strange.
很奇怪，
Okay. Don't exist person can make you upset.
一个不存在的人能够让你生气的。
Okay. So this is the answer
所以这是我的回答，
to the first part of the question.
对你问题的第一部分的回答。
Second part of the question.
第二部分的问题，
In the old books,
在古经典当中，
they say namkata buddhinginsin. It means emptiness is like space.
就讲到说这空性如虚空，像空间一样，
Then that's a long subject.
这是一个很长的话题了。
There are 3 kinds of space.
空间呢，其实有3种。
Number 1,
第一，
blue sky.
蓝天，
Okay, that's space.
那是空间，
But it has a limit.
但是它是有个限制的，
East side, west side.
东边、西边，
So it's not endless.
它不是无尽的。
Then outer space,
然后还有外太空，
black.
黑色的，
The stars are sitting in that space.
然后那些星星就在黑夜中，
That's pretty big space,
那个空间就相当的大，
but it's also not endless.
但也不是无尽的。
Okay, now, third kind of space.
那第3种空间，
This microphone,
这个麦克风
it's standing in the space.
就在这个空间里。
Now, Geshe Michael move.
现在格西麦克移动了，
Space stay here.
空间留在这里了。
The space is empty of microphone.
这空间就没有麦克风了。
Then Geshe Michael move again.
格西麦克又动了一下，
Microphone come back to the space.
麦克风又回到这个空间里。
So this meaning of space,
这个空间的意思，
it's actually nothing, you cannot see it.
你是看不到的，什么都没有的，
Only with your thinking.
只能够用你的思考。
Okay, here's the space of the microphone.
这是麦克风所占据的一个空间，
Still here.
还在这里。
Now, if the whole world explode,
如果全世界都消失了，爆
this
炸，
whole world finished,
整个世界都消失了，
that space
那个空间
right here,
就在这里，
it will stay.
还会留下来，
Nothing can destroy it.
没有任何东西能摧毁它
You。see, if there's no world, no sun, no star,
如果没有太阳，没有星星，没有世界，
this place will stay.
这个地方还会在。
Okay, so in that sense,
所以以这种方式而言，
Kongshin,
空性
you cannot destroy it.
是无法摧毁它的。
Like if he's the second husband,
如果他是第2位老公，
then he don't exist.
他是不存在的，
And then there's a space,
这就有个空间了，
and that's Kongshin.
那就是空性。
Okay, you can only see it with your third eye.
你只能用第3眼去看见，
Okay? So it's not the same as sky.
所以跟天空不是一样的，
It's not the same as outer space.
与外太空也不是一样的，
It's not exactly the same as microphones.
跟麦克风这个所占据的空间也不完全是一样的，
Okay, it's the place
是一个地方
which is left over
所剩下的一个地方。
when you kick out the second husband.
当你把第2位老公踢走之后，剩下那个地方，
Okay, got it?
明白了吗？
Okay, cool question.
啊，很酷的问题，
Maybe one more
或
question.
许还可以有一个问题。
格西老师
嗨，
我想问一下，有一种空性，我听一种佛法讲，他讲，比如讲一个脉哦，它是里面有电药，有这个东西，有这个外状的，然后就成为一个脉，但是它没有成为这个脉里面，它也是空性，请问是正确吗？
So, Geshe-la, my question is, I heard some Dharma teaching, they explain emptiness as, for example, this microphone, they have many parts. And if before these parts come together, there's no microphone. So, is this the emptiness of the microphone? Is it correct?
Almost correct.
几乎是正确的，
Not bad.
还不错。
You just have to add a few things.
你还要加一点几个东西。
Then there's a famous teaching about Kongxing.
关于空气有一个非常著名的教授，
It says you cannot find the microphone
就说啊，你找不到这么一个麦克风，
in the parts of the microphone.
在麦克风的部分里
So
面找到麦
if
克
I
风
take
找不到
off。this wire
如
here
果我把这个电线拿走的话，
and I put it over there,
把它放在那里，
then that's not the microphone.
那个就不是麦克风。
Okay, so if I take apart all the parts,
如果我把所有的部分都拆掉，
then one by one,
一个接一个，
those parts are not microphone.
那每一个部分都不是麦克风。
Then what if I put them together?
那如果我把它们组合在一起呢？
I put all the parts together.
我把所有的部分都组合在一起呢？
My teacher taught this question
我的老师有教过这个问题，
about 35 years ago.
大概35年前，
And we had a lady in our class. We had about 10 students.
我们那堂课有10个人，其中有一位女士，
She had a small daughter.
她有一位小女儿，
She's about 8 years old.
女儿大概8岁，
And she will sit in the class with us.
然后她会跟我们一起坐在课室里，
Then we had a tea break.
我们就中间有休息茶歇，
And we go to the kitchen.
我们去到厨房，
And the young girl is there.
然后呢，那个小弟弟在那里，
Then Buddha said,
然后佛陀说，
the microphone is not in the parts.
就是麦克风不在部分里，
And
而且
the microphone is not in the whole.
麦克风也不在这个整体里。
Then I was playing with the girl,
我在跟那个小女孩在玩，
Now she's a banker or something like that.
现在她已经是长大了。
Then I said, is the coffee cup,
我就说这个咖啡杯啊，
is the handle the cup?
是不是那个杯柄啊？
No.
说不是啊，
Is the bottom the cup?
那杯底是不是杯呢？
No.
不是啊，
Is the top the cup?
但是这个杯顶部是不是杯子呢？
No.
不是，
Is all the pieces together the cup?
那所有的部分加起来是不是就是杯子呢？
Yes.
他说是，
Then I'm like, Buddha wrong.
佛陀是错的，
Kid is right.
孩子是对的。
Sometimes the Buddha will hide as a kid.
有时候这个佛陀啊，就是会隐藏成一个小孩。
Then I'm like, wow, she's right.
我说，哎，他对呀、
Book is wrong.
这个是经典是错的，
All the parts together is not true. It's not the microphone.
不
It
是
is the
说
microphone.
就是所有的部分加起来，不是说不是麦克风啊，就是麦克风。
So here's where many teachers' explanation not complete.
以下就是很多老师的教授是不完整的地方，
Just one more step you have to take.
你只需要多加一步。
If I never saw a microphone before,
如果我之前从未见过麦克风，
if I'm from 2,000 years ago,
如果我是2000年前的人，
and I come to this room
我来到这个房间，
and I look at it,
我看着它，
will I understand microphone?
我会不会理解到这是麦克风？
No,
不会，
because
因为
one part is missing.
还差了一部分。
These are not all the parts of the microphone.
这些还不是麦克风所有的部分，
One part is missing,
还差一部分
the seed,
种子，
okay? The picture,
那张图片，
not complete,
所以还不完整。
okay? So when Buddha said,
所以佛陀说，
the pieces one by one,
就是这一块块的部分，一条一块块的小部分，
they are not microphone.
它们不是麦克风。
But he also said,
但他也说了，
all the pieces together also not microphone.
所有部分组装起来也不是麦克风。
That one seemed confusing.
这个听上去就觉得很不对，
But
很
it's
疑惑
true.，
但的确是真的。
If you don't have seed,
如果你没有种子的话，
the seed is the final part.
种子是最后的一部分，
Then the seed will cause your mind to put them together.
种子会让你的意识把它们组装在一起。
Then that's the last part of the microphone is the seed.
所以这就是麦克风的最后一部分就是种子。
Before the seed open,
在种子打开之前
there's no microphone.
是没有麦克风的。
Okay? For example,
譬如说，
when people get older,
当人们变得更老，
older than me and John,
比我跟 John 还要老，
they start to forget.
他们开始变得健忘，
We call
我
Alzheimer's.
们把它称之为老人痴呆症。
Then they, for example, they cannot recognize their own son.
譬如说，他们都认不出自己的儿子了。
You go to the hospital,
你去医院，
they're like, who are you?
他们就问说你是谁啊？
then all the parts of the sun are the same as
这个
before.
孩子的所有的部分都是一样，跟之前一样的，
But the seed got old.
但是种子变老了，
Then they cannot recognize.
他们就认不出来
You
了。
see? So the last part of everything
所以一切事物的最后一部分，
is the seed opening.
就是你种子的打开，
And
开花结果。
old people,
那些老人呢，
their seeds are finishing.
他们种子快用完了，
So oftentimes they cannot recognize their own son.
所以他们经常都认不出自己的孩子来，
Cool?
哭吗？
So that explanation is okay.
所以这个解释是还不错
But you
的，
need that final part about the seed.
但是你需要就是最后这一部分种子，
Okay? Otherwise it doesn't make sense.
不然的话就讲不通了。
Okay, Sugang, you ready? Sugang and his wife asked me to talk about the rings a little bit.
苏根跟太太呢，他太太让我跟大家讲讲这个戒指，
Meditation ring.
冥想戒指。
We didn't organize it that well.
我们还没有组织的那么好。
I have a factory.
我有一家工厂
They are making them.
在生产，
These are the first two.
这是我们生产出的头2颗戒指，
You can just give me one or
你
something.
给我1颗就好了。
Yeah, okay, give me that too. Okay. Stanley can hold one. Let me see this one. Yeah. I think I'll keep them. So, Sugang's going to help because he's an engineer
苏根会来帮忙，因为他是个工程师，
in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia.
在新加坡、马来西亚、印尼。
I'm going to pass these around again.
我会再次把这戒指让大家看一看，
You can just see.
你们可以去看看它。
The idea is you put it on this finger,
然后就是说，你把它放在这个手指上，
and you put your thumb on the diamond
然后你把你的手指就放在这个戒指钻石上面，
when you meditate.
当你冥想的时候。
And about this part, you just have to believe me,
那关于这部分呢，你一定只能相信我，
okay? That something will happen.
有一些事情会发生的。
The diamond is very powerful.
钻石是很有力量的。
How many times in Diamond Cutter Sutra is the word diamond?
在《能断金刚经》里面有多少次提到了金刚？
Zero.
零。
No diamond in Diamond Cutter
《
Sutra.
金刚经》里面完全没提到金刚这回事。
Why Buddha call it Diamond Cutter
那为什么
Sutra?
要把它称之为《能断金刚经》呢？
Because diamond very important for Kongxi.
因为这个金刚呢，就是钻石对空性是非常重要的。
If you touch it
如果你触碰它的话
while，you're meditating,
在冥想的时候触碰它的话，
it's easier to see Kongxi.
就更容易去看见空性。
Why they say diamond cutter?
为什么要说能断金刚？
Because it's not real Kongxi.
因为这不是真正的空性，
It's just close to Kongxi.
它只是接近空性，
So Kongxi can cut it.
所以空性能够把它给断掉。
Okay? Diamond can be cut by Kongxi.
空性钻石能够被空性所断，金刚会被断掉。
Actually, nothing in the world can cut a diamond.
实际上，在这世界上没有任何的物质能够断金刚，
Only another diamond.
只有另外一颗钻石，
So it represents Kongxi.
所以这代表空性。
Okay? Then you will meditate like this.
所以
Okay?
当你这样冥想的时候，
Then we're asking $10,000.
我们开的价是$10,000，
It cost about 1,500.
可能只需要$1,500的成本。
It's 18 karat gold,
这是18K 的金子，
high quality
很
gold.
好的质量。
The diamond is very special.
然后这个钻石是很特别的。
I was in diamond business for 19 years.
我做钻石生意已经做了19年了，
We sold millions of
我
diamonds.
们卖了100万颗钻石，
I never saw like this.
但是我从未见过这样的钻石，
Then I was very amazed.
所以我就是很惊讶看到它的时
This
候，
one is closer to Kongxi.
这一种会更接近空性，
It's a raw diamond.
是原钻。
What happened if you see Kongxi?
如果你看见空性会发生什么事情？
I'll give you one
我
example.
给你们举一个例子，
If you see Kongxi,
如果你看见了空性，
you will see you become future Buddha.
你
You
会
will see.
看见自己成为未来佛，
You will see the day.
你会看到自己成
You
佛
will
的一天，
see. You will see yourself.
你会看到你自己
When you're going to become a Buddha.
什么时候会成
It's
佛，
very cool.
是很酷的。
You will see
你会看见
one by one
一个接一个的
every living being
每一个生命，
in 10 minutes.
在10分钟内，
Okay, billion,
就
billion.
是不可计数的生命，
Your mind change
你的意识会发生改
when you
变。
see Koshu.
当你看见空性的时候，
Then during that 10 minutes,
在那10分钟内，
you will feel love for each one,
你会对每一位生命都充满了爱，
ultimate love.
终极的爱。
And you will make a decision during those 10 minutes.
在那10分钟内，你会做下一个决定，
I will take care of each one,
我会照顾好每一个生命，
like my own child.
就像照顾好我自己的孩子一样。
Every person,
每一个人，
every fish,
每一条鱼，
every insect,
每个昆虫，
every bird,
每一只小鸟，
and every star.
每一个星星，
Not just this world,
不只是这个世界，
many, many worlds.
还有很多很多的世界。
So it's very cool to see Koshu.
所以去看见空性是很酷的事情。
So we're charging about $8,500 extra.
我们多收了大家8500美金，
That will go to the college
这会让去到我们学院那边，
to support it
支持这个学院
for the future,
的未来，
to buy the storage house.
买下那个仓储基地。
Then I don't have to fundraise. If something happened to me,
这样我就不用募款了，因为如果我是发生什么意外的话，
if something happened to John,
如果 John 发生什么意外的话，
then your kids,
你的孩子啊，
your
你
grandkids,
的子孙们，
they will have college.
他们还会有这所大学。
It's not for me, okay?
所以这不是为了我的，
I already have a small house.
我已经有一栋小房子了。
Okay. Then talk to Segan,
所以去找苏根，
and he has this thing.
他有这个东西，
These are ring sizer,
这是就测量你手指大小
you
的，
know, and he will check your size.
他会检查一下你手指的大小，
And then we will make it in our factory.
然后我们就会在工厂里面生产。
Takes about, I think I can say 6 weeks is safe.
大概就是我可以保守来说，就6个星期能够送到你手中。需要
Then
6个
all
星期
the proper sales taxes,
所有其他的合适的手续啊、税啊，
import taxes,
然后进口的税啊、
income tax.
收入的税啊，
That's it. Your problem and Jenny's problem.
那是你的问题，这是你的问题。
Okay, but we must pay.
但我们一定要去付
Should
税、
be
交税，
everything legal.
一切都应该是合法，
Okay, cool.
好吗？
All right. That's your problem.
那是你的问题了。
I will hand out this ring.
我会把这个戒指再传下去，
Just give it from person to person.
大家一个一个的传着来看一看，摸一摸。
I'm thinking to send one to China.
我想要把一颗送到中国去，
Keep one in Singapore.
有一颗在新加坡，
Sample.
一个样品，
People can see.
人们就能够看到，
Very unusual special diamond.
一种很特别的戒指。
Okay, 6 kinds of emptiness, very fast.
好，很快的，这6种空
I will
性，
start now.
我现在会开讲，
We have 5 minutes.
我们还有5分钟，
I will continue in the evening.
在晚上我会再继续，
We can finish.
我们能够讲完的。
All right. Now,
现在
easiest one.
最简单的一种，
Number 1.
第一种，
Stanley.
sorry，
I bought this clothes.
我买了这套衣服，
Maybe you know the guy, Ivan.
伊曼，大家或许是认识
He's
他。
from. I'm sorry, I shouldn't tell his name. Forget the name.
啊，名字当我没说过。
He knows some guy.
他认识一些人，
He's a mafia.
是黑帮，
Mafia guy.
是黑社会的。
Then when I go to Europe,
然后当我去欧洲的时候，
this guy always mafia guy. He doesn't like me. I don't know why.
那黑社会的人不喜欢我，我也不知
He's
道为什
always
么，
looking at me.
总是这样看着我。
Then recently,
最近呢，
the mafia guy had a problem
然后这个黑社会的人有个问题了，
with his family,
他家庭当中出现一些问题，
and I helped him.
我就帮了他。
Actually, I just taught the 4
实际
steps.
上我只是教了4步骤，
Then the whole problem solved.
然后整个问题就解决了。
Then the mafia guy took me to the mall.
这个黑社会的人就带我去商店，
He said, "Buy a suit." You
他
know.
说你买一套西装吧，
Then I bought this suit.
我就买了这一套。
Then he said, "I will pay."
他说我来给你买的，
Then I said, "Oh, no, it's not necessary."
我说不，这不需要。
He said, "I built this mall.
他说这商店我建起来的，
Then I can pay."
我可以买它的。
I said, "Okay."
那我说好吧。
He said, "You need shoe."
他说你需要鞋子吗？
Okay, the shoe is more expensive than the suit. You
这
know?
鞋子比西装还要更贵，
He paid for everything.
全部都是他买单。
Now,
那现在啊，
I really like this suit.
我很喜欢这一套西装。
Why?
为什么呢？
My friend in Europe told me, Gisela, when you wear this suit, you look 10 years younger.
我的欧洲的朋友就说，穿这西装的时候跟小
Maybe
年
I'll
轻
get
的
you,
10
I'll get
岁
you。one for your
这
birthday.
边我会给你来一套，不用担心。
So I like the suit.
所以我很喜欢这一套西装。
Then I have a feeling about the suit.
然后我对这西装有一种感觉。
If Stanley asked me, will this suit finish one day?
如果 Stanley 问我说这个西装有一天会不会用完呢？
I say, yeah.
我说会啊，
I
会
mean,
的，
maybe
或
it will
许吧
finish.
总会有，就会消失的。
But it will stay for a while.
但是它会持续一小会儿，
Okay? It will stay for a
会
while.
持续一段时间，
That's the first kind of 空性,
那就是第一种空性，
lowest 空性.
最低级的空性，
It will stay for a
它
while.
会停留一会儿，
Not true.
不对的，不真实，
Not true.
不真实，
Nothing.
没有任何事物
It will stay for a while.
会停留一会儿。
Oh, are you married?
哦，你结婚了吗？
Yes.
是的。
Will your husband stay?
你的老公会不会留下来呢？
I don't know. Someday he will die.
我不知道啊，某一天他总会过世的。
He will stay for a while.
他会停留一小会儿。
Will you have your job tomorrow?
你明天会有你的工作吗？
Yeah.
会啊。
Someday will you have to stop?
某一天你会不会就没工作了呢？
Yeah.
是的。
Except Scott and Reed, okay?
除
You
了
have to
Scott
stop.
以外，你们不会没工作。
You know, then you will say, yeah, I understand.
你会就说是啊，我懂啊。
Someday I will have to stop.
某一天我总会要停止的，
But not for a while.
但还会持续一小会儿，
Okay? Not for a while.
还会持续一小会儿。
Is the same as the second husband.
这个就跟第二位老公是一样的，
Not for a while doesn't exist.
就是这个还会停留一小会儿是不存在的，
It will stay for a while.
它会停留一小会儿。
The suit will stay for a while.
这西装会停留一小会儿，
It's not true.
这不对的，
You can't say that.
你不能这么说的。
Okay? Maybe on the way out, I will rip it. You see?
或许在走出去的时候就会弄破它，
It will happen.
总会发生的。
Okay? Everybody think
每个人都以为
I will stay for a while.
我还会活一小会儿，
I won't die today.
我今天不会死的。
Everyone who ever died also thought they were not going to die today.
每一个死去的人都想说他们今天不会死。
Everybody who ever died thought, I won't die for a while.
每一个死了的人都会说我还会活一小会儿。
Death very surprised people.
但是啊，死亡总是很惊喜的。
You are young,
你很年轻，
you are healthy,
很健康，
you have many plans,
有很多的计划要
you
做，
have family,
有家庭，
you have new European suit.
还有新的欧洲西装。
Then suddenly the car hit you outside.
然后突然间外面车撞到你，
Then for a while I can stay is not true.
所以这个我还能够活一小会儿是不对的。
For a while I will have suit.
还有我能够拥有这个西装一小会儿，
Not true.
不对的。
So that's first kind of emptiness.
那这是第一种空性。
Is there anything
有没有任何的事物
in the world
在这个世界上的，
which is sure
它能够确保
it will stay for a while?
能够再停留持续一小会儿？
Nothing.
没有任何这样的事物，没有任
That's
何
空。
这就是空，
Understand?
明白吗？
The thing which will stay for a while,
会停留一小会儿的事物，
definitely
绝对会停留一小会儿的事物，
is 空.
就是空。
Now, how does that help you to have creativity?
这怎么会帮助到你有创意呢？
We are supposed to be talking about
我
innovation.
们本意要讲创新的嘛，
Then you have to understand something.
所以你们要理解一点道理了。
So in my company,
在我的公司里，
somebody stole our design.
有人就偷走了我们的设计，
They started to steal our
他
design.
们开始来就是偷窃我们的设计。
Our company name is Andin,
我们公司的名字叫安鼎，
and they call themselves Andin or something like that.
他们就把自己叫安丁之类的，
And they are selling our jewelry.
都在卖我们在卖
They
的珠
steal
宝，
everything,
把我们的设计都偷走，
even our name.
甚至我们的名字他也偷走，
They got pretty big, like $10 million company.
然后也变得挺大的，譬如说有1000万美金了。
Then we had a meeting
我们就开了一个会，
with all the vice
所有
presidents.
的副总裁，
What should we do?
就我们应该做什么呢？
This guy steal our ring.
这些人在偷我们的设计，我们的戒
If
指。
you look inside this ring,
如果你去看这个戒指里面，
there's a special stamp required.
有一个很特别的印章在里面。
First stamp says 18 karat. It
Big.
means almost pure gold.
这个第一个印章是写了18K，意思就几乎是纯金了。
Pure gold ring is lousy because you can break it with your fingers.
纯金的戒指就很不好使，因为你手指一捏就破了，
It's too soft.
太软。
So legally we have to put the number inside.
所以就是按照法律规定，我们要在里面刻上这个数字，
And it has our trademark.
然后有我们的这个交易号。
Our trademark is Vajra.
我们的交易号是交易号是 Vajra。
If your eyes are good, you can look inside.
如果你眼睛足够利的话，可以看看里面。
Then there's an identification number.
然后还有一个就是认证号，
Each ring has different.
每一个戒指都是不一样的。
This is your donation number.
这就是你们捐款的那个号码。
Later, you can go on John Brady's website.
之后你们能够去到 John Brady 的网站，
You can see where did the money go.
可以看到这个钱去哪了。
Maybe this sutra was finished with your money.
或许就是这本经典就是用你的钱来保护下来的。
So we know this guy stole our ring. He doesn't even take out the copyright.
所以我们知道这个人在偷我们的钱，因为他这个版权啊都没有拿掉，
Then
版权那
we
个
have
号
a，meeting,
所以
you know.
我们就开了一个会。
What are we gonna do?
我们要做什么呢？
Then my boss, the one who never gets angry,
就是那位从来不生气的我那个老板就说，
we are, oh boss,
我们说老板，
this company
这家公司啊
stole our ring,
偷走了我们的设计，
also steal our name,
而且也把名字都偷了，
getting pretty big.
而且还发展的挺好的。
He's like,
他就说，
forget it.
哎，不用管他了，
Why?
为什么呢？
That's last year's ring.
那是上一年的戒指了。
We have new one.
Woman.
Every week we're making a new one.
每一个礼拜我们都有新的戒指，
What's it mean?
什么意思呢？
New idea get old in about 5 minutes.
5分钟之后，这个新的创意就衰老了。
Okay, it's not enough to make one new
所
idea.
以只是有一个创意是不足够的。
Okay, the fax machine also a new idea.
这个传真机也是一个新的创意，
Now nobody wants.
现在没有人想要了。
So life is changing all the time.
所以这个生活一直都在变化。
How long will your new idea last?
你的新的创意会持续多久呢？
Will it definitely last for a
它
while?
会不会绝对能够持续一小会呢？
We have to say no.
我们只能说不。
That's the first kind of 空性.
那就是第一种空性，
Okay. Also new idea.
包括创意。
After it comes out,
当它出来之后，
it's already old.
已经老了。
Okay? Then if you don't know how to plant them,
那如果你不懂得怎么去种的话，
you will have a good old idea,
你会有一个很好的老创意，
like horse,
像马一样，
like fax machines.
像传真机一样，
Understand?
明白吗？
So if you really want to be creative,
所以，如果你真的想要成为有创意的人，
you must understand the secret of creativity.
你一定要能够理解到创意的秘密。
So many creative people made one creative thing, got old, they went bankrupt.
有那么多的有创意的人创造出第一个有创意的产品，然后衰老，然后破产。
You have to be able to be creative anytime
你要能够随时有创意，
and make new ideas
然后要随时有新的想法，
every day.
每一天。
Why?
为什么？
Because first kind of 空性,
因为这第一种空，
nothing
没有任何事物
lasts for a while.
能持续一小会。
New idea is old
这个新创意已经老了，
after 10 minutes.
在10分钟之后就已经老了。
Okay. Other people will copy your new idea.
别人会来拷贝你的新创意。
I'm waiting for this meditation ring to come out in China.
我等着这个冥想戒指会有中国的商人来扶持。
This is the first one in the world.
这是全世界的第一个，
This is the first time I showed
这
anybody.
是我第一次给任何人看。
In 3 weeks, they will be in China.
3个礼拜之后，中国就会开卖了。
This meditation
这个
ring.
冥想戒指，
Then that's okay.
那也没关系啊。
I will have new idea in 3 weeks
我3个礼拜之后会有新的创意，
because I know how to plant.
因为我知道怎么播种。
Cool?
酷吗？
All right. Thank you.
谢谢。